Our universe is fake, or you can say world running in simulation by Kuntal Bose. This is originally written in PDF and this is the audio format of the PDF. Recently, I have been running a lot of research on this topic and it all came from thing time travel. When I was watching the television series Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., my brain got stuck in the fact that how time travel is possible. Then I tried to reach out to different studies and a lot of research. I found out that time travel is possible through quantum mechanics or quantum realm. Then I got stuck in my mind that if I can go in the future or the past, then future is already written and past is in recorded version. Past time travel is only possible if the past is saved somewhere. So this states that, for instance, we are recording a gameplay through a screen recorder. We are presently recording and all the things are being saved in the device. Past is like that. Talking about future time travel is only possible if the future is already written. For example, think that you have 4 pages copy. Page number A, B, C, D. You have written A and B, now you are starting to write in page C. And you thought that I would like to see page D and then write page C. You can only see page D if the page is written, otherwise you can't see it. Same goes to the future. We have written the past and now we want to watch the future. Therefore future is written. When I got this thing, after research I had again got a struck in my feelings that if the future is written and we can also go to our past and the past is being saved somewhere, then we can say that we are in simulation. Simulation generally means we are doing everything at what a computer program says and we are working like that. So after this thought, I again tried to go through some deep research and do find my answer. And it's quite disappointing for all humanity. Some of the humans will not accept this thing, but this is the truth. We are nothing but made up of energy. Even not a single one in the whole world has touched anything. Now, that made me put in the sense that our soul is energy and God is also energy. While doing a lot of researching, out of nowhere, I found an article that states that we are in simulation like GTA games. When I researched a lot about this, I found that this is not reality. Reality is that we are being working as programmed, like it's scripted. Every talk, every move is scripted. It states that our world is programmed by a brilliant person from another galaxy or from another part. We do not know. Then the question comes, if this is the thing, how are we gaining this knowledge? The answer is, in this whole world, everyone has some purpose and everyone works or finds out in that way to what they seek. My point is, there are mainly some classifications to our soul's purpose. Some soul's purpose is to do good job. Some soul's purpose is to do good job by seeking God and helping people. Some soul's purpose is to do bad job and hurt people. Some soul's purpose to do bad job, but by seeking God they can overcome all that bad things. Now, some soul's purpose is to seek the truth. Now you are thinking, what truth? Truth is only that how we are made of, how we came here, what are our purpose, how to achieve heaven, knowing what's reality, and many other things. Now the question arises, if this is the case, then how are we not understanding your words? This is only because some soul's body have back door. Now you're thinking, what is back door? Back door is that above we have known that we are in simulation. The programmer out there who made this body can control the minds of a man and their inner thinking, feelings, partly, and thoughts. But at the same time, he had given some body back door, which means that he can control their minds but cannot control their feelings, soul or inner thinking. This is the back door. That is why some of the readers or listeners can understand my words and some do not. Like 93% not understanding and 7% understanding. But don't worry, it's not all your fault. Science and mythology and myths are mixed up to truth. It's like science plus mythology plus myths partly is equal to truth. In mythology, we had learned that soul is only truth. This is because this is a direct message from God that in this whole universe nothing is real, but the energy is real, and the energy, soul, present in your body is very real, and that is the truth. In mythology, we had also learned from God that why I had sent your soul to this bad reality. The answer is, I want the soul to experience every life and gain knowledge and then come to home, heaven. From the above mythology, we understood that God is like our humble teacher and He wants us to experience every life, and that's why we forget every time when we're born in a new life. Now talking about science, we have known and proved that nothing is real. Everything is made up of energy, and science also proved that we are in simulation and only some can know because they only have the back door. So like I've said, put the pieces together now. Science plus mythology plus science plus mythology is equal to truth, 74%. Science proved everything is energy, and we know soul is energy. Mythology, God stated that soul is only truth, which means energy, and science states that we are in simulation, and mythology, God, state that He had sent in this world for soul's experience. Therefore, we get to know the truth, 74%. But now also in our heart we don't feel right. Some of our doubts are clear but some are not. Here, mythology as well as science did not state it about programmers from outer part, though science only stated about the programmer. This is because God does not want us to know about the programmer, because this is not a good thing. Putting anyone in a virtual reality, making him forget that what he was. So let's consider in that way. This statement was not any of scientific research. This is like considering some things or stuff, but in the coming future, these doubts will also be cleared out. But the thing is that there is a programmer who is controlling everything. He made an algorithm which continues to handle everything. Now, as I have said, science plus mythology plus myths partly is equal to truth. Now again, after deep research of everything, I had been able to understand something bigger. Even I think that not anyone on this earth have ever discovered. I had been able to understand the mechanism, how things work here, and made a rough sketch. The picture is below or here. Now some explanation of the image from what I had made this image. Image says that the programmer had made virtual reality a persistent one, but wants that everything should work minutely and everything should work at its own will. So he made the virtual reality a good one with bestest algorithm. Now God wants the souls to experience more. Therefore, when the virtual reality came into his sight, it's like he made a deal. The programmer had made body and character but wants some energy to work on his will. Therefore, God has put a bad soul energy into the body, and the body is like working at its own will. And the programmer can also control our minds, and his work of virtual reality becomes successful, and God also benefited by the benefits of the bad soul turned into good soul by working here, and get benefited by going original home, heaven. God is also like our parents. He loves us most and wants to come back home, heaven, as soon as possible. Why everything is possible in this universe? Because this universe is impossible. I know that this PDF has sounded you to like fantasy, but it's not. Some of them have truly understood and some of them partly. And some of them have understood but he or she is denying. Then please question yourself sometimes in your free time that from where you came from, how this body is made up of, how everything is created from a scratch, and many other illogical things which will be logical in few days if you want to find out truly inside your heart. Why heart? Because in heart only lies your precious soul. All the answers are inside us, but we are like denying to that thing because in our mind the algorithm does not take it. The algorithm is just programmed to deny that statement. I will also reveal some of the biggest secrets in the future time. So I think this is where the PDF or the audio should end, and I had to stop writing or saying because I had to sleep. Next big secret coming. Till then, peace. Updated 30th April 2021, 11:42 AM.